windy again. There you go. Not too bad. Today was actually alright. Like, I didn't feel bad at all, and I done quite a lot of hills. It must be the haircut. That's what it must be. Yeah, I done every single street in the town, but I done like all like the little bits and up hills and all sorts, and I sort of lapped myself I don't know how many times because I kept on missing some. But yeah, I did get to 58 minutes and I'd done everything, and I got a bit bored and I was going to stop, but then I decided like I would have been annoyed if I stopped at 58 minutes and didn't do the last two. Oh no, my sock's red. That's not good. The whole way around, especially the start, I went up a really big hill. Like, I've done that hill a few times and I've struggled. But today it just seemed to, I must be getting fitter. I must be. It's working. Yeah, probably the next run will be Friday. Yes. Let's go with Friday. Saturday, 40-minute run. Let's go. Today's Sunday, 18-mile run. I'm feeling a bit tentative about today, but it should be okay. I'm doing the same route as I did last week, but I'm worried about this blister because it is sort of scabbing up, but it's never gonna, I don't want to show you, it's never gonna go away really until, for the love of God, it's never really gonna go away until the marathon itself. So I'm just gonna have to, what are you wanting? God. See, yesterday, this Garmin watch was playing up. I had to cut my run short because the pace, I'm always looking at the pace. That's the main reason I've got this, and then it tracks my distance, my time and whatever. So on that bottom bit there's the 4 lines. That's where the pace would be if I was moving. Yesterday, for some odd reason, it was stuck on 25 seconds. Like the whole way around, I was either going extremely fast or it was broken. And I even put it back to the main menu. If you go on these, you know what I'm on about. You go back to the main menu and then you try and search again, and it searched and it locked on and whatever, but it was still stuck on 25 seconds. Yeah, hopefully it works fine today because I used this. I'm always staring at the pace just to make sure I'm always on target. It's the first problem I've really had with this, except from it switched itself off once when I was running. But I better get ready, get my shoes on, get my gels, get my water, just get out. The sooner I get out, the sooner I can get food. Oh, sunny. 14 miles in, absolutely exhausted. These hills are killing me. There was the hill that I had last time, but needed to add another mile on, so I went off track, went down a side road, continued to go downhill, and then it beeped once I got to the bottom of the hill, so I had to do that hill, and then the other hill. But it's all good practice, and it all works in my favour when the marathon actually comes because it's flat as F. It's my second break. I stopped at halfway, so and 9 miles in had gel, had water. Cold. It's actually started snowing a few times. Come on, there we go. It's actually started snowing a few times, and then the sun's came out, and this bloody camera can't handle it. But yeah, I have another gel. 2 records. What the hell? Yes. Oh, I need to move something out of the way. Where's the camera? There we go. You're back in the. This is like the achievement bush. Not too bad today. Like, my stamina isn't bad. My stamina's not the problem. It's my bloody legs. They're the thing that's holding us back. I'm in agony. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm not really out of breath. See, there you go. There's one. But not too bad today. Chuffed with that. And that's the end of the week. I didn't have time to film once I got back because I sort of fell asleep. And then when I woke up, I'm just back in from going out for tea for Mother's Day. It's Mother's Day today in the UK. Yeah, I didn't really have a lot of time, so I'm just going to start editing now, and I thought I'd end it here. These big runs are surprising me. Like, not the sense of how fast I'm doing it, like, or that I'm even capable of doing it, but how little you think about it, like my attitude towards it when I'm on the run. The only thing I can really compare it to is, you know, when you get a job at 16 years old, like for example my job when I was 16 was I was a dishwasher. I washed dishes for, the shifts would be between 4 and 5 hours depending how many people were in the restaurant or how long they stayed, and I would do that once or twice a week. And when I was doing them, every 10-20 minutes I'd check the clock and I would say to myself like, oh, I've only got 3 hours to go, or oh, is it only that time? Oh, I thought it was an hour that went by. But then when you get to the point where you get a full-time job, you can't have that attitude when you're doing 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. You can't go into it and be like, oh, it's only half an hour. Oh, it's 10 o'clock, I've still got, what, 7 hours to go. You can't have that attitude. And it's the same with these runs through the week. These runs through the week, maximum an hour. And like, I'm constantly looking at my watch, checking distance, time, to see how long I've got left. And it sort of drags. But then when it gets to the run at the end of the week, when it gets to the big run, for example, 18 today, like, I was surprising myself how far I'd been. Like, I was sort of, in a way, sort of unconscious. Like, I was just running through thoughts in my head or listening to the music and singing along in my head. I did get to a point where I thought I'd done 10 miles and I looked at my watch and I was on 12, so I was 2 miles ahead of myself. Like, I actually enjoy the big runs in comparison to the small runs through the week. I never thought I'd say that. I want to do more events, but you can't really find events that do 18 miles or 16 miles. It's only half marathon, full marathon. And I'm not ready for a full marathon, I don't think. Not just yet. Give me 7 weeks and hopefully I'll be okay. Yeah, it's not been a bad week at all, to be honest. But next week is, well, I'm looking at it as a down week. Next Sunday I just need to run a half marathon. So it is, what did I do? 5 miles less than what I had to do today. I did have a look at doing an event, and there's one in Inverness, which is at the top of Scotland. And then there's one, where's the other one? Balloch, which is Loch Lomond. But it's on a Sunday and trains are bad, so I'm probably going to get messed and just do my own half marathon myself. But yeah, 7 weeks to go. I'm going to have to go to sleep soon, I think. It's my legs, it's my left leg is absolutely shot. My right leg's fine, I can do the bloody can with my right leg, but my left leg's just... I'll recover by next week, it'll be fine. I just need to sleep and stretch. Sleep and stretch. If you're doing London Marathon, hope everything's going good. Keep it up. We can do this. I still need to do 8 miles on top of the 18 that I done today, but it's flat. Oh, that's what I was actually going to show you. Right, so this is the London Marathon circuit, the route. And this is the elevation. So it starts, come on, focus. It starts quite high, or there is it's 40 metres above sea level. I don't know what that is in feet. But then it swoops down and it stays there. It's up and down a little bit, but it's not too bad all the way, right? This is the run I done today. So this is in feet in comparison to metres. But it starts at 250 above sea level and it just makes its way up 750 feet. That's an incline of 500, makes its way down, and then I had to head back. Yep. So I hope these hilly runs are going to play in my favour when it comes to the marathon, because that's just plain sailing, that's just flat. There you go, hilly runs. Welcome to Scotland.